Hey, morning. I hope you had a great weekend. A lot of data to cover as always. Let's dive right into it. So the Friday was a little bit crazy. I hope you guys are all doing okay, especially people in crypto space. This is why I'm a big advocate against leverage trading. I know it seems very nice when the money is to be made in the market, especially with leverage. It's much higher risk, high reward. But it's just a perfect example why I don't ever recommend leverage. A lot of people got stopped out. Unfortunately, we had some very sad news in the crypto space as well. Certain people taking their own lives. If you are watching this, please don't use leverage. Please don't trade with the money you can't afford to lose. It's very sad to see when this happens in the market. I would love for the market to always go up, but the corrections are normal. They are expected. Manipulations do happen more in crypto market than in the stock market because the stock market is so big, but even in the stock markets they do happen. So please don't use leverage, don't trade the money you can't afford to lose. Stocks will always recover, that's the important thing, and on the long run they will always be positive. That's it. I don't wanna make this video sad. Let's dive right into some positive stuff. So we're looking at S&P 500, Dow Jones, Nasdaq, all jumping up 1.6, 1.1, 2% up. Beautiful to see a nice recovery. Will the market react differently when it opens? I don't know. Nobody knows. Fear and greed is currently at 29, but we'll cover that later. Why I like to see it under 20 actually. So it is potential, especially on the 1st of November once the tariffs go live. So I don't know if you've read. But yeah, the China and the US are going back and forth with trade wars again, which is again not good for the market, but it's a good opportunity to buy in. On Friday, my premium members got a top up on 2 positions that I hold already, so I hope they're making some money, and compared to the market today, they will be making some money. Looking at the pull and calls ratios, we are almost evened out. Actually, if you look at the calls here on the positive side, so the SP 500, it seems like it's gonna go back to the upside, but again, this is just one side of the information. Unusual options that I see are few, but FHN, it's First Horizon Corporation. If you look at the option chart, a lot of short interest happening here at 1.2. This is extreme short, so just be careful. Extreme shorts and extreme bullish is not good. So just if you're trading this, just take care. And I guess Tesla is something that most of my viewers would be interested in. We have 0.93, which is a healthy call ratio. We had some calls coming in here with a higher volume than the puts, which is always good to see. It means more bullish momentum potentially for Tesla stock. Insider, Dell is keep hitting hard. I spoke about Dell a few times now. But now we're hitting a $2 billion sale. This is not good. This is high selling pressure. This is now high selling pressure. Dell is jumping pre-market. To be honest with you, if I was buying it here, maybe I would not care that much. I'm not invested in Dell personally, but this is not a 2-year market. 120, 130%, 140% upside. I don't know, if you're a believer in the long term and if you're buying at a good levels here, then this should not bother you that much. But there's a lot, like half, like if you look at just this part, is like almost half of it is Dell being sold by different corporations, by different entities, by different investors, by different holders. So it's just like a red flag. The next thing I've noticed that Nvidia continued the sales. This is already pre-planned sales, so not really that much big of a concern. This was already pre-planned for selling, so I'm not really worried about that. But Dell starts to worry me a little bit. Fear and greed at 29. Usually, if you look at the fear and greed index compared to the S&P 500 growth, if you were to time it, every time it falls under 20, you would get amazing prices to buy in. We are currently at 29, so I'm not crazy investing into the market. Most of my positions are all in positive, and the ones that are in negative didn't get dropped down that much. So I took like two small positions in two stocks that I've already owned before, just to further average in my entry. So it's something I always do. I always have cash allocation on the side. But yeah, every time it has fallen under 20 is something that could potentially be interesting for me to buy more positions and be more aggressive with buying. Currently I bought a little bit and I'm on the sideline for the rest. VIX have picked at 21. Of course, if you watch my videos a lot of times, you know that I talk about VIX a lot. I cover it every single day. I think 20 is okay. 20 is fine. 20 is still positive. Once you get into a 40, 50, 60 charted area, this is when the panic actually kicks in. This is when the, for me, great opportunity for buying happens. Pull quotes, we got to 0.98, which is extreme balance in the market, which is also good. It's fine. A lot of a lot of flip on data from 0.78 to 0.60 to 0.98 is a big jump on the to even out the bulls and bears. There is no new data, but I guess this sentiment will change a lot when the new data comes in. 7 days, 2, 3, 5, so maybe 2 more days we'll need for the new data, and I guess then the bulls are gonna reduce more on natural and bearish is gonna grow. Upgrades, here they are. You can pause the video and see the upgrades. Not a companies I'm interested in. Same on the downgrades, none of the companies that I'm interested in. Earnings today, we have Fast is the company I was monitoring before in 2022. I did not invest into it, but I would have already exited, and I would potentially, with my trading plan, exit around 83% in profit. So I would be exiting around here, this area here. They have earnings report. It's pre-market data, so it should be in few hours. Yeah, in few hours data is going to come out. Looking at their financials, they're really healthy company when it comes to debt. I would have to look more into this. If I was investing, I would do full fundamental analysis on it, but just for the sake of the video and for the sake of showing you data, revenue is been growing. Looking at the gross operating and profit margin, they have been kind of stagnant or falling slightly down, so this is something that should be investigated in. Free cash flow, I guess because of the dividend, but again you would have to look more into this. Interest expense, interest income, 6 million. Operating income is higher than, it's not higher than operating expense. Balance, total current assets are at 3 billion, while the total current liabilities are just 820 million. This is extremely good. Total assets at 5 billion, total liabilities at 1 billion times 5, so their debt to equity ratio is low. Retained earnings growing as well. In general, it's healthy company. It's a company I would invest. It has a good market cap of 50 billion. It has a good growth. PE is a bit high for my liking. PEG would have to be more investigated compared to the peers, but it's also a little bit high, same as PS and PB. Debt to equity is something I absolutely adore. EBITDA and EBIT is good. It's healthy ratio. Return on equity assets is healthy. ROIs is insane. I love to see ROIs at this high. Anything above 15%, even 10% is good, but 15% above for this type of companies is insane and amazing. I love it. So in general, my trading plan will not allow me to invest right now in the company. I wasn't looking to invest it around here. I didn't. I had other priorities, and I ran out of cash for investment due to my plan. But this was a good company. It had a good run, and it's healthy. So if you invested into it, congratulations. I hope you take some profits now. Today we have nothing. As I expected, inflation data is not going to be shown. I've talked about it in the last video. Inflation data will not be shown because of the government shutdowns, but we have Fed Powell speech. Les Pomok minutes was not really that good. We didn't get any guidance, but of course, how can you get guidance when the government is shut, when there is no data, when there is no information? That's why I don't think we will see interest rate cuts this month. I hope that's not the case, but it could be. So we could potentially see this fear and greed going down because of the FOMO. It depends on the Powell speech, what's going to happen in the guidance. If we get a good guidance, then it's good. If not, we could potentially see more blood in the market. Look at Federal Reserve balance sheet. I went over the segment 5. Where are you? It's always hard for me to see these things. Here. Other deposit held by the depository institutions. This again, $3 trillion and above is healthy. So we went back up, which is healthy, but also it's not indicator that quantitative easing is going to happen soon. It could happen in the next 2 to 3 months, but it's not going to happen maybe this year. That's fine as well. As long as the market is reacting positively, I'm okay with that. But I would like to see quantitative easing coming in and pumping the markets much higher than they are right now across 2026. At least that's what I hope. Looking at the overnight financial data rate, and we can see that it's 413, 408, 410, 419, 421. We know that currently the interest rates are between 4 to 425 base points. That means that the market is stable. It's going to stay like this. So the interest rate could potentially stay. This has improved. We have no repo update yet, so I don't know what's going to happen with repo, but I assume it's almost dried out. So quantitative tightening and easing, there's mixed signals at the moment. I can't make an educated guess. At least I think we will stay in quantitative tightening for another 2 to 3 months, and then potentially flip the market a bit more, push more fear and greed into it. The market might fall down a little bit more, maybe a panic sell-off of 5, 10, 15%, and then Fed will have to push quantitative easing into effect, and then market recovery, and then hitting all-time highs after all-time highs after all-time highs again. This is something I hope it will happen. Will it happen? I don't know. That's it, what I wanted to talk about today. Hope you had a great weekend. I hope you have a great day. I hope you're safe. Take care and God bless.